It's about dick.
Hello guys, it's your boy Bardo Plays, and today we're gonna have some OPBR content. And yeah, today I wanted to give you like top 10 underrated units in this game in my opinion. And yeah, like for all the people, yes, I'm kind of bored of this game right now, still doing content. Plus, it's a love-hate situation right now, but yeah, maybe I think next gameplay is also gonna be OPBR because I had a little bit of fun with Kaido, so yeah, Kaido gameplay coming next up. But first of all, top 10 underrated units in OPBR. I might do a part 2 of this. You can write into the comments what you think is underrated, who is underrated, and shit. And yeah, leave a sub and a like, and let's start. First unit I would like to call underrated is Luffy. Many people know he is kind of strong, but many people still downgrade him, say he isn't the shit he was once. And I've played with him a little bit now, and a level 100 boost to N level 80. I think he's still very good. He's a very hard glass cannon, but he can one-shot very easily. His anti-heal is obnoxious. He's still buggy, like sometimes you dodge but you don't dodge, like it's weird. This man is still good in my opinion, and he deserves his place here as an underrated unit. Let's go to the next one, being Queen. Queen definitely is underrated, but I think it's kind of justified being at the start where he came out. He was good, he was fine, to be honest. But he kind of fell off in the meta because of the blue EXs. And overall, people found more and more flaws in his character. Overall, I think he's a solid defender. You can play with him pretty well. Not top 10 defenders, but I think people downplay him a little bit too much. Right now, I think there aren't really a ton of good Queen players, to be honest, because almost nobody plays him. I am gonna probably get him soon level 100, so I might even do gameplay for this man's. Okay, let's get to the next one, number 8, being Kyoshiro. Almost every YouTuber till this day tells you he is underrated. Just listen to them. Kyoshiro is one of the most underrated units in this game. Yes, he might be a step up, but he can put hella work in. You shouldn't underestimate my man. He is very, very good. Very, very fast. And is sneaky as fuck. Like, he's one of the most annoying units in this flippin' game. Okay, let's get to the next one. Next one is Whole Cake Island Brook. And I think he's underrated. Kind of like, we all know he's another messed up Brook, and that's why people downplay him a ton. But I think none of you want him as an enemy, but you would either play him. Like, it's a situation like that. You don't want to play him, but you don't want to have him as an enemy if you have an attacker or something like that. Because if you stack up your attack and then Brook comes in, everything of your progress goes away. And that's hella annoying. Like, he is a troll unit. He is purely here to annoy you. Just to piss off attackers, EX attackers. Okay, and let's go to the next one, to the number 1 toxic unit in this game, being Bonkishi. This man, he's obnoxious. He's just funny as fuck. I love to play him right now. I'm number 8 in the world, you know it. Yeah, he's a ton of fun. He's a nice unit. I love him. Whole Cake Island Brook, in my opinion, isn't as good as him. This Bonkishi is the most underrated unit in this game. He's so good in my opinion. Like, he's fun. He's a little bit tanky on the side. I like him. And now let's get to the next unit that is underrated. Next unit being Gekko Moira. And some people might shake their heads right now because Gekko Moira, such an old unit, so bad? Bro, he's trash, he's ass. And yes, maybe he is, but I don't think so. 2 reasons. 1, there are many characters he clutches against. If Akainu wouldn't have his invincible, he would clap his cheeks so hard. But right now he can deal very good with Kaido, very good with Luffy if he manages to dodge good. Roger is a problem. Odin not that much. Like he can deal with almost everybody, but you need to play smart. Yeah, now let's get to the next unit. Next unit, Stealth Black. And this man has a lot of controversies around him. One, he came out directly after the X, and if you come directly after the X, you're doomed, to be honest. Like, people don't like you, people won't respect you, people won't give you the props that you need, because before that, you got a unit that is just super hype, super strong, super a ton of things that he has, like special things. Yeah, like Kaido, he can go to dragon form and shoot every single treasure area. Luffy, he has invincible skills. And then you get Stealth Black and fucking Judge. Like, and after that, like, bro, we got just ass after the EX. It's like, bro, what is Bandai trying to do? Like, they're trying to kill this game off. That's what I'm seeing here right now. And yeah, Stealth Black. He's a unit that can go invincible. Invisible, sorry, and that can run around the map and be annoying. He's a pure runner, and that's where the problem might be for some people, because you can't really engage with enemies. It's pretty hard for you. You will most likely get killed, while you have mechanics that can defend you for that, like against enemies. There's still a hell of a lot of problems with Sanji. Like, you can't fight, and that's the main thing in this game. One thing where I would call him, he's really underrated, and that's because like he is one of the best cappers in this game. You can be very sneaky with him. That if you have like 7 warlords support, like you can be very annoying with him. It's pretty nice. And maybe some of you already have noticed, most of the underrated units on this list right now are mostly very annoying units to deal with generally, but not the meta characters that you're seeing. That are underrated units. And yeah, Stealth Black, generally just a good runner in the sense of capping flags, but not a good runner in the sense of also getting people off the flags, in my opinion. Now let's get to the next underrated unit, being again a step up, a Vano Usop. Vano Usop, he is definitely not meta. I know that he's definitely not that kind of shitter, but I think he's underrated, and yeah, his banner was also very unpopular. I also understand why. And yeah, Vano Usop, a great fucking unit in my opinion. He's just annoying. That's all he does. He is there to troll people. You are the knockback king with him. You're just here to knock back people, get people off treasures, and you do your job very fine. That's what you are, and that's what you do. I think that's pretty cool with him. Like, I have posted gameplays. This man is just the definition of get more combos if you get knocked back by him. And yeah, let's get to the number 2, I guess. Yeah, number 2, Whitebeard. Like, I went from 10 to 1, I guess. Like, they aren't really chronological, but I think that's almost how I would put him. Whitebeard. Whitebeard is an extraordinarily strong unit that is still being downplayed because you don't play him like your typical attackers that is being balls to the walls, go into the enemy and kill. You more wait a little bit, be a rat, tremor, kill, wait a little bit, tremor, kill. Boost up, and when you boost up in the last minute of the game, if you survived until then, you're gonna be a beast. And if you're level 100 boost 2, you're gonna be a beast. He definitely is a super strong unit if you play him right, in my opinion. Some people fuck it up, but there are a ton of good players with Whitebeard, and I think he's still too underrated. And now the number 1 underrated unit being Pell. Pell is underrated. Like, I don't understand why people underrate him. He is super fun, is super nice. And yes, the reason he's underrated is like Rogers and Akainus. They're hard to deal with Pell, and that's really annoying. Also, Luffy, he's also kind of annoying against him. And yeah, those units are just a really big problem for him. If he had some extra traits on his second boost up skill, I think he would be he would be OP. I think they should buff him next time. Like, I'm gonna do a video about, I think it's those exact 10 units, how I would buff them to make them meta. Like, really OP. And yeah, Pell is definitely way too underrated. I love this man. I think he's downplayed way too much. And yeah, this is it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe there are more characters I like. Again, comment them and leave a sub and a like. And yeah, goodbye.
Get yourself